Hey, what up, y'all? Huge announcement, right? So maybe for the last 3 to 5 years, I've been referencing having my own school. I've been referencing having my own institution where I could build with the young people on a consistent basis. We've tried here and there between my home state, Florida, and Georgia. Of course, we got the COVID monster running around. We had a lot of other things that came in between that. But what is booming, what's taking over the educational world right now is digital learning. So myself and my partner Khadijah, we found it very important, very necessary at this moment to go ahead and roll out the Post-Trump Junior Academy. If you know anything about the post-Trump energy I've created, period, you know that goes from curriculums to courses to the actual serious side that's going on right now. Some of the very adults who are watching this video, you're in my current learning institution called the Post-Trump Serious Society. Well, great news. We're now going to have an additional branch of that to build with your children. So I think the simplest way I could put it, and Khadijah helped me to put it in a short sentence the other day, was a lot of this shit that you feel like you need to know as an adult, a lot of this shit that make you scratch your head and go, man, woulda, coulda, shoulda, had I known then what I know now. You're gonna have the opportunity to give your children that information so they don't have to sing that same song in the next 10 to 20 years. We're officially rolling that out. January 1st is the date. We're making this video to urge you guys to take advantage of the early enrollment. What's gonna happen, y'all, is this movement will not be like the one we do with the adults. You know, of course, with children, you gotta be a lot more hands-on. You gotta nurture a lot more attention to detail. So there will be a limitation on how many children we take. If you are in the Post-Traumatic Security Society or the course, you already know a couple thousand seats will fill up within a month. So the people that see the value in, you know, the information I bring to the universe, the intellectual property I bring, the resources, the guests I bring, just imagine your children, you know, that game we be dropping that make you scratch your head and be like, God damn, I love this situation. Imagine your baby's getting at half the age you are and being 3 times more dangerous than you currently are, y'all. So from building websites to monetizing their ideas to breaking away from social standards and just being fucking happily amazed with themselves. That's a lot of things we're gonna be touching on. Y'all know my motto, y'all. Self-love, self-awareness, self-education, and most importantly, self-preservation.
So from gun classes to gardening to how to eat to cooking, everything that coding, everything that you think that you wanted to, learn growing up, they're going to learn it. They'll be able to teach you, matter of fact. By the time the 6 months is over, they're going to be able to be self-sufficient. So they'll take classes every single day, 4 days out of a week. So definitely get your kids in. It's very, very, very important that you get your children in because it's limited space. We cannot give all the children all the attention. So we need you to get your children in as soon as possible.
Absolutely, y'all. One of the biggest things I shared with you guys dating back years and years was I told myself, like I always wanted my family to be a household full of LeBrons, Jordans, Kobe, whatever star player you wanna come up with. But the point I'm making is a lot of us take on that complete burden and the whole responsibility of trying to save our whole goddamn family. When in all actuality, you could double back, pour the same or more information to the people around you, and your children become power players. I'm gonna give you an example. I trust that if anyone wants to break in this house that I'm standing in right now, my daughter and my son, and even one of my 4-year-olds, she know how to handle it. She know how to grip it up. But shoot, we haven't got here. But anyhow, my daughter and my son, my 2 oldest, 9 and 12, without a shadow of a doubt, they're gonna knock somebody's head straight off their shoulders because I've taught them that and I entrust them with my life. So you understand in that aspect of security and family safety and self-preservation, I'm not the sole savior. You feel me? Like I tell you guys all the time, man, nobody come to save you, and I teach my children the same thing. You have to save yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the game, yeah, I'm gonna guide you, but at some point, I want you to be able to stand next to me and not behind me waiting on me just to figure every goddamn thing out in life for you. If we're gonna be honest, y'all, there's some people watching this video right now that's still, stuck in that same mind state. So one of the biggest things we're gonna do, y'all, is we're gonna address those generational curses to where we can't articulate ourselves with our children. Our children feel like they can't articulate themselves. They don't talk to us about their dreams. They're not sharing with us what they got on their mind because a lot of us not even reciprocating the type of answer that make them feel like we believe in it or willing to invest. It's a lot of barriers that we're gonna be breaking down. But trust and believe, y'all, we're gonna address a lot of those generational curses that we're currently paying for or trying to figure out. I tell you all the time, man, there's no evolution in raising another you. What the fuck is the point of procreating if you're gonna make a complete identical version of yourself? You could have stopped at your birth, called it a day, lived your life, and tapped out at the end of the road. Why force these children to inherit the struggle? Your children don't ask you for this welcome party to the world. You force it on them. Like, last thing I'm gonna share with y'all, right? I was having a conversation with 19 Keys, and he told me love is an action word. It's a lot of action that come behind love. So how can we genuinely look our children in the face and speak of loving them, but we don't put no action behind it to make sure that they don't deal with the same struggles that we deal with? There's people watching this video right now, you hate your entire life. You hate your existence. You hate your job. You hate the direction you've been going in since you left high school. Why would you not put them in a position to not have to deal with none of the shit you're currently dealing with? That's not love, in my opinion. But like I said, y'all, this is early enrollment. I suggest you get in. You end up being bumped out and not making it in. You may end up paying a whole different price to get the same information that you can take advantage of now. Click the link in the bio ASAP. Get your children in there, and let's start building right away. Myself, Khadijah, child guest instructors, adult guest instructors, and my children will be teaching as well. We'll see y'all in class.